say she tried to impersonate an ICE agent just so that she could get revenge on her ex-boyfriend. According to police, the trans battle showed up to Marika Sr.'s job, where she then allegedly unzipped her jacket, flashing a black shirt with the word ICE printed on the front. At that point, Sr. did follow Battle to her car, and while in that car, Battle allegedly spoke into a handheld radio, making Sr. believe she was truly an ICE agent. Battle then took Sr. to an apartment complex, and once they entered that apartment, Sr. ran to the neighbor's apartment, asking to use a phone and call police and her husband. It was then that her husband told her that the fake ICE agent sounded a lot like his ex-girlfriend, who was Battle. Battle is now facing a number of charges, including impersonating an officer.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to y'all in the video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all having a very great week. My day is going absolutely fabulous. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers to the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Florida by way of Panama City. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Florida, everybody outside the great city of Panama. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And as you all may know, today is what? Yes, today is Trifling Tuesday. And this story has trifling written all over it. Now, there goes an old saying that says that if a person don't want you, you need to lick your wounds and let that person go on by their business, because there's always what? Yes, more fish in the sea. Unless, I gotta be honest with y'all, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, unless you're ugly as hell. Because if you're ugly as hell, you're gonna have a hard time finding somebody. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, you know damn well if you're pretty or if you're ugly. So don't come in the comment section talking about Trey. I know you ain't talking about me because I ain't ugly. I'm very good looking. Well, you know what? If you are, more power to you. Now, things went down just a few days ago inside the great city of Panama City in Florida, where we had 52-year-old trans Battle who decides to go to her ex-boyfriend, wife, job. Yes, you heard me correctly. Her ex-boyfriend, wife, job. Now, you would think if you was with somebody and y'all was only girlfriend or boyfriend, and this man left you for an illegal immigrant. Yes, the ex left the trans Battle for an illegal immigrant. Now, I understand why the trans Battle is mad, because just think how mad you would be if somebody broke into our country illegally, and then all of a sudden your spouse see them and then leave you for that person. And then not only that, go so far as to marry that person. How would you feel today? Let's just be real with ourselves. So evidently, the trans Battle must have took it to the heart. And that's what motivated her to go to the ex-boyfriend wife new job. And as the story goes, the trans Battle went to her ex-boyfriend wife job and posed as an ICE agent, Immigration Custom and Enforcement.
Say she tried to impersonate an ICE agent just so that she could get revenge on her ex-boyfriend.
Now, I'm sure a lot of you all are probably familiar with ICE. Those of you who have been in trouble before or maybe here illegally, some of you all know ICE very well, because ICE probably deported your ass probably 2 or 3 times. And now when the trans Battle went to her ex-boyfriend wife job at this hotel, because the wife works as a desk clerk at the hotel, she was wearing a jacket. And also upon that jacket, she had a shirt with what written on it? ICE written on it. So she was talking to this lady, and she told the wife that she was there to pick her up. Now, unbeknownst to the wife, she didn't think nothing of it, because number one, as I told y'all a few minutes ago, she is here illegally. And one thing about these illegal immigrants, they do not want you to call the police. Trust me. I tried to call the police one day on one of them. They begged me. They're like, no policia, no policia, because one of them was outside trying to cut my damn tree. And I went outside because my dog kept barking. I look outside, 2 people, a man and a woman, chopping away at my damn tree. I'm like, who the hell are you? So they were talking perfect English, family. This had nothing to do with the story. But at the same time, just making a point to show you why they are willing to comply so fast, especially when you talk about calling the police on their ass. Now, when I asked the man and the woman what they was doing, cutting my tree, they gonna talk about they wanted to make some firewood. And I looked across the street, I'm like, well, damn, you don't see all them trees over there? Why pick my damn yard? I think they're plotting on me. But anyway, to make a long story short, they was talking perfect English, family. Then as soon as I started to say police, they're like, no police here. And they started speaking that language. I didn't even understand what the hell they were saying. I told them straight up, you know what the hell I'm saying. Get your ass out my yard. I'm gonna call the police here on you. And guess what? I ain't seen them, ain't heard from them since. But anyway, my point is this. They do not want you to call the police, and they are willing to comply with anything. Because think about this, family. Why would a person come to your job posting as an ICE agent unless they know your business, and also they know that you are an illegal immigrant? That's the only way they will come to your job and tell you that they are here to pick you up, and you know why. So that's why the illegal immigrant wife was willing to comply so fast. And as LaTrance Battle and the wife was leaving the hotel, LaTrance Battle told the wife when she got inside the car that she was taking her to the sheriff's office so they could fill out the proper paperwork and also deport her.
Officials say the victim became growingly concerned after they passed the sheriff's office and the jail.
So the wife not thinking anything wrong so far until they got inside the car, and then they passed the sheriff's office and also the jail. So the wife became quite suspicious and started to dial her husband. Now, she was able to reach her husband, and she also was trying to call her lawyer. Where she get a lawyer from, I don't know. But I think a lot of these illegal immigrants in our country have access to lawyers some kind of way. I don't know what's up with that. Anyway, now, the story goes also that the wife was able to reach her husband, and her husband picked up the phone and started talking to his wife. And the husband stated, as you all see, that this so-called ICE agent, which happened to be LaTrance Battle, sounded exactly like his ex.
Her husband told her that the fake ICE agent sounded a lot like his ex-girlfriend, who was Battle.
Now, just to give you all a little backstory on the husband and also LaTrance Battle and this man been broke up for some years now, over 2 or 3 years. And it also says, as you all see at the bottom, that LaTrance Battle went to her ex-boyfriend's job and jumped on his man. And that's why he had to file a restraining order on LaTrance Battle. So quite naturally, you could tell this woman is very crazy. And the worst thing about this whole situation, other than the fact that she could not let this man go, was the fact that this heifer had the nerve to be on probation. Yes, family, she is on probation.
And felony violation of probation. She's held on $85,000 bond on the first 3 charges and held without bond on the probation violation.
And out here, pulling kidnapping charges. That's a damn shame right there. Anyway, let's begin.
Bay County Sheriff's investigators are releasing more details about a woman accused of impersonating an Immigration's Customs Enforcement officer. This is 50-year-old LaTrance Battle. Deputies arrested Battle on Friday, April 11th, the day after she allegedly tried to arrest someone else.
And now, as you heard the news say, this heifer got arrested after trying to arrest somebody else. And all the thing this woman had to do was just let this man go. And like women ask men, when men flip out over women, I'm going to ask the same thing right now. What did he do to you? You get me? What did that man do to you? He must beat all the duck mustard off that thing. Because you would think if you all been broke up and he done already married somebody else, even though the other woman he married is illegal. And I understand, like I said in the beginning of the video, that will hurt your feelings. Think about it right now. Now just think, if you with somebody and then that person happened to leave you for somebody who ain't even a damn citizen of the country, how would you feel? You probably feel the same way LaTrance Battle feel. Anyway, let's continue.
Bay County Sheriff's Office officials say Battle showed up at the victim's job, identifying herself as an ICE agent, wearing a black shirt with ICE printed on the front, carrying a handheld radio and a sheriff's office business card. The woman, who is in the process of becoming a legal United States resident, told deputies she believed Battle was legitimate and got into a car with her.
And now, this woman is very lucky when Battle tricked her into coming with her, that Battle did not take her somewhere and kill her. Well, you all say unalive, like you all can't say kill. I don't know what's up with that. She is very lucky because, quite naturally, if a person willing to go to this extent to kidnap you, and they also go as so far as to dress the part of an ICE agent, chances are they may be willing to go overboard with you. So it's a good thing that LaTrance Battle did not take this woman somewhere and beat the living hell out of her or kill her. Just think about that. And LaTrance, girl, you must have had a hard life. That's a hard 52 in the face. And mama, I know you hurting. I know you hurting. Only thing you had to do was do what, family? Let that man go. It's more fish in the sea. And some people just never get that memo. Anyway, let's continue.
She claims she tried to call her husband and her lawyer, but Battle snatched away her phone. Officials say the victim became growingly concerned after they passed the sheriff's office and the jail. When they stopped at the Bridge Plaza apartment complex, the victim was able to escape, and a concerned citizen assisted in contacting authorities.
And now, family, here's the part of the story where things get real tricky and take a dark turn. Now, not only did LaTrance Battle go to this lady's job and trick her into believing that she was an ICE enforcement agent, but at the same time, she took this woman inside of, guess what? Her own vehicle. When they left this hotel, they went inside of LaTrance's car. Now, I don't understand why the wife could not have, felt someone suspicious before she got on the phone with the husband and also before they even passed the jail. Because number one, you're not even going to a damn police car. And now, as you all see this video, whenever ICE agents are coming to raid somebody's house or to look for some people or arrest them, they come more than one person. They come very deep, like 10, 12 people, sometimes 5. Now, the reason why they do that is for security reason. So, quite naturally, the woman being an illegal immigrant, and I'm sure that she watched TVs of other illegals getting arrested or whatnot, she should have known, number one, that this woman would not have came by herself if she was a real ICE agent. And not only that, guess what Latrance Battle had the nerve to take this woman back to? No, she didn't take her to a friend's house. No, she didn't take her to a cousin's house. Guess what she took this woman to? Back to her damn place, as you all see. Now, the nerve of this person, talking about being the world's dumbest crook, that's a damn shame. And she wondered why she wind up on his mugshot looking hella funny. That's a damn shame, Latrance. And the only thing you had to do, girl, once again, was let that man go. Anyway, let's continue.
There is a connection between the victim's husband and Miss Battle. It goes back a few years ago, so there has not been much connection lately, but they do know each other.
So if Latrance Battle and her boyfriend been broke up for a few years, that means one thing, family, that Latrance Battle never got over this man. And the only thing you got to do, woman, was just let this man go and find you somebody else. Because what you thought you was going to accomplish by kidnapping this woman? Did you think this man was going to divorce his illegal wife? Hell no. Because quite naturally, he already have a restraining order out on you from you jumping on him 2 years prior. Who want to be with somebody like that? Anyway, let's go and close up.
He adds Battle appeared to be on her way out of town when she was arrested. Battle is charged with kidnapping and commission of a felony, robbery by sudden snatching, impersonating an officer in commission of a felony, and felony violation of probation. She's held on $85,000 bond on the first 3 charges and held without bond on the probation violation.
And now in closing, family, as you all heard the news say, this heifer has a whole slew of charges. That means a whole lot of charges. Now, only thing you had to do was just let this person go. You'd have found yourself in even more big trouble. Now think about this. Now, they arrest you as you was on your way out of town because you knew you did what? You knew you effed up. But at the same time, did you see the look on her face? Because that's a look of defeat. That's a look of knowing of what? That you played yourself. And that's why we always tell you all, look here, if a person don't want you, that's fine. Let that person go because nothing you can do can make that person be with you. You cannot force anyone to be with you. They don't want to be with you. And as you all see from most of these stories I have done on the Trey King Show over the last 8.5 years, the reason why most of these people leave these people is because they crazy as hell. Let's just be for real. And at the end of the day, if you went to this man's job 2 years ago, back in 2023, and whooped his ass at his job, do you really think your ex-boyfriend is going to come back to you? And fast forward 2 years later, you ain't even done. You go to what? Yes, his wife's job and kidnap her. And you're wondering why you're looking hella funny on this damn mugshot. And I wonder what Latrance Battle is thinking to herself right now as she sit in jail and can't even make bail because, number one, she has a probation hold. She cannot get out. So quite naturally, they're going to hold her. But at the same time, you're facing a whole lot of felonies and also some serious prison time because of your decisions. And the only thing you have to do, once again, is let that man go. Why sit up here and put yourself in this type of position when the person that you was once dealing with do not want to deal with you no more? That's why it pays to do what? Love yourself. Anyway, if you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed, and I will see y'all soon on next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.